Hello everyone, this is going to be the supplies you'll need for the large group activity called Instructions. So you're going to want 2 jars or 2 containers of some kind, and you're going to put all of the good instructions for this activity printed out and cut out ahead of time into one of the jars, and then in the other jar you're going to put all of the bad instructions. And then you're also going to want to have candy canes. You're going to want enough for each of the children in your room. All right, hello everyone, welcome. We are going to be playing a fun game today where you're going to have to follow some instructions. So up here I have 2 jars and I'm going to call you up and I want you to come up and choose one of the pieces of paper from the jar. Now if you choose from this jar, you're going to go over to this side of the room. If you choose from this jar, you're going to come over to this side of the room, okay? So let's see, why don't you 3 come up first and you can choose from either of these jars. And then just know that if you pick from this jar, you'll go to this side. From this jar, you'll go to this side. And then you 2 can come up and also choose a piece of paper from either jar. And then just go to the side of the room from the jar that you chose. Very good job. So now you'll give them several moments to go through their instructions. They're going to have volunteers that are in their groups with them, helping them through the instructions and helping them read the instructions if they can't read them yet. And so once they've had enough time to go through and to follow the instructions that their leaders give to them, then they will come and either sit down or come to the front of the room with you. All right, so your instructions told you to come up here by me, didn't they? Yes, and your instructions told you to sit down? Yes? Okay, well, if your instructions told you to come up and stand by me, I actually have a special prize for you. I have a candy cane for each one of you who came up and stood by me. Great job. You can go ahead and have a seat. Now, when you chose your piece of paper from the jar, you didn't know what the outcome would be. Now, if you chose the instructions that came from this jar, were those instructions good or bad? Did they lead to you standing by me or sitting down in the front? Sitting down in the front, right? So what about this jar? If you chose your instructions from here, what did that lead to? Standing up there and getting a prize. So because you chose from this jar, from the good instructions, you got the prize. And unfortunately, you guys didn't get the prize, right? Would you have liked to know ahead of time if you were choosing the instructions that would get you a prize or not get you a prize? I know I would have liked to know so that I could get the prize. So in life, we might not always know ahead of time if something is a good instruction or a bad instruction. But there is one way that we can always know that the instructions that we're following are good, and that's when we read God's Word, the Bible. So, because I'm feeling in a generous mood, because it's Christmas time, I'm going to give everybody a candy cane so that you can all enjoy a candy cane. And thank you so much for participating and being a part of this activity. That leads us right into our exclamation point for today, which is God gives me good instructions, so I should listen to what He says.